We are at the LINQ Las Vegas. This is my first time ever staying here, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I have avoided staying at the LINQ. Enrique stayed here years ago when it was the Imperial Palace and had a terrible stay. And it just goes to show how one bad stay can really ruin your opinion of a hotel. But they have pumped a lot of money into the renovation of this hotel, and today we are going to take you on a full tour of it so you can see whether you should stay here or avoid it. Let's go have a look at the LINQ. Well, it feels like a lot of the Caesars properties are moving away from forcing you into using kiosks to check in. I don't feel like that's the case here at the LINQ. They have a line and it takes you right to these kiosks that are just like very obvious. And if you look at the desk where you might check in with a person, it's very small and there's only a couple of people working. So they really want you to use these kiosks to check in. We're staying in District 3, so let's get on the elevator and go check out the room. What I noticed immediately when we got off of the elevator was that this is all brand new. It smelled new, it looked new. Now coming into the room, as you can see, it's a small room, but I think they've done a good job with decorating it to maximize the space. I did see these rooms for as cheap as $23 on the weekday, about $150 to $250 on the weekends, but you will have a $40 resort fee and $18 a night for parking. The one thing I think this room is lacking on is storage. That's like your only drawer space there. Now, the bathroom itself is small, but I think they did a good job with the finishes, a nice granite countertop. The shower does have one of those half glass doors, but it did have a shower curtain as well, which makes it much better than just the half glass, like other hotels I've been to. Now, there are some rooms that have direct access to the pool. The pool was closed while we were here, but the pool area is pretty small. They do have a great party vibe, though, if you are looking to come to Las Vegas to just have drinks and have a lot of fun. The LINQ just completed a $223 million renovation, and it's really obvious as you're walking through the casino. It's not like they just slapped a coat of paint on the wall and called it a day. It is completely redone, and it feels open, fresh, and modern in here. While the actual sportsbook is very small here at the LINQ, adjacent to the sportsbook are these areas that you can watch the game, and it's really actually kind of fun. So there's a bar area that has a whole bunch of TVs, but right behind me, even more exciting, is this lounge area. A lot of big sofas with giant TVs on the walls. It just looks like a really comfortable place to come and watch the game. Behind me is Buddy's Jersey Eats. It's designed to look like a food truck, and they have wings and fries and hot dogs, but it's really here to serve the sports book. It's right next to where you go place your bets. There's also the kiosks around it that you can place your bets, and they have the odds sheets that are around here as well. But it's also right next to the entrance to the LINQ Promenade, so folks who are coming in and out can easily access the food truck here. Now, they're only open Thursday through Monday from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. if you're looking to grab a bite. There's a Guy Fieri's kitchen here at the LINQ. You can get burgers, tacos, wings. You can sit inside, or you can sit on their 6,500 square foot patio and take in the views of Las Vegas. Hash House A Go-Go is one of those must-try places for breakfast on the Las Vegas Strip. So if you are staying at the LINQ, I highly recommend you go to Hash House A Go-Go. The portion sizes are huge, the food is delicious. But if you're not staying at the LINQ, they actually have locations at the Plaza downtown and at the Rio off of the Strip. There's also a Chayo Mexican food here. Now, they have indoor seating and they have outdoor seating that overlooks the LINQ Promenade, so it has a really good ambiance. But I will say that it's not my favorite Mexican food in Las Vegas. At the back of the hotel, they have Boss Cafe, which has pizza, salads, sandwiches, and a bakery section. Or if you just want to grab a donut and some coffee, there's Dunkin' Donuts right next door. Around the corner from the cashier cage and near the hotel elevators, you'll find the Nook Express, and that's just a place you can come and grab some coffee, tea, or some pastries. Buddy Velastro from LINQ Bars has taken over the LINQ. He has this cake machine here. There's another machine that serves pizza. He has the Boss Cafe, and he also has the food truck that is over by the sports book. So this is a total LINQ Bars run property. Back in the day, O'Shea's was a standalone casino. It had live music, cheap beer, low-limit table games, and actually it was kind of a dump, but it was the funnest place to be. Everybody loved O'Shea's. And so now the LINQ has incorporated O'Shea's into the property. It's sort of an extension of the LINQ. It has the same sort of environment where they have live music, table games, a bar, and so forth, but they kind of did it in a more upscale way. It's very lively at night though, and still a lot of fun. Right outside of the LINQ on your way to Harrah's, you'll find Carnival Court. Now this is a great place to come and get a drink and catch really great live bands at night. So I highly recommend if you're staying at LINQ, come outside at nighttime and go see who is playing, because the bands here are actually pretty great. The LINQ is in a great location, Center Strip on Las Vegas Boulevard. You have Caesar's Palace right across the street from you, the Flamingo on one side, Harrah's on the other side. Easy access to a lot of casinos from the LINQ. One of the best things about staying at the LINQ is the direct access to the LINQ Promenade. Now there are only 4 restaurants inside of the LINQ itself, but if you come out here, you have well over a dozen restaurants that you can choose from, and they're all at different price points and a variety of cuisine types as well. They have some bars out here, shops, and they have some entertainment options. So Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club is right back here, as is Brooklyn Bowl. Now you also have the high roller and the zip line if you want to get that action in there. So the LINQ Promenade is also the best place for people watching on the Strip, in my opinion. There are several bars here at the LINQ. Now behind me is 3535 Las Vegas, and it is kind of your lobby bar, but it has a really cool atmosphere and vibe to it. They have a Rematch, which is a lounge type of bar, indoor and outdoor seating, so you can take your pick. They have the Catalyst Bar, which is your 24/7 bar. They have O'Shea's, which is your Irish pub, and they have Purple Zebra, and that's where you can get your frozen daiquiris. If you're looking for entertainment, the LINQ has Matt Franco. He is a magician that has a show here. But also out on the LINQ Promenade, Jimmy Kimmel has a comedy club, and there's also the Brooklyn Bowl that often has entertainment. There's a monorail station right behind the LINQ. So even though it's in a great location, if you want to get up and down this strip, you can take the monorail and get there very quickly. Right behind the LINQ is the high roller. It's actually at the end of the LINQ Promenade. This is the second largest observation wheel in the world, just behind the one in Dubai. It takes about 30 minutes to make a full rotation. You get into these little pods, and once you get up to the top, you're gonna come across the most spectacular views. I highly recommend you go just after sunset or when it's dark outside. It's gonna cost you about $25 to ride it during the day, or you can pay $35 to ride it anytime. And if you happen to be a Diamond member with Caesars, you get 2 free tickets every single month. If you want to drink while you're on board, well, you can pay $61 and you have a happy half hour up there, and basically it's open bar, but just be aware that there are no restrooms on there. So after staying at the LINQ for the first time, the one thing that I can say is that I am impressed. The casino area is open, it's fresh and modern. The bar areas, they're really nice. There's really nothing trashy about all of these areas. And the rooms themselves, although they're very small, they are nicely decorated and they feel very new and clean. And then of course you have the LINQ Promenade right outside where you can go grab a bite to eat at one of many places. So that is so convenient. And Speaking of convenience, being right on the center of the strip, in the middle of the action is ideal. So would I recommend this hotel to you? Absolutely, we will be back here. Now, if you're looking for another budget hotel in Las Vegas, you might consider the Flamingo. It's right next door, and we just did a review on that, so be sure to check that video out. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.